Hey, I'm gonna do a battery change at my girlfriend's house in Kingston. She bought these a couple years ago and it's time to get some new batteries. So they are 60 volts and lead acid, so we're going to replace those with the same, and let's get started. So this is an Emo Soho. Unfortunately they don't make them anymore, but this is your standard type of bike. So the first thing you do is we got to get in to underneath the seat. Now first things first, turn the breaker off. Okay, so we've got underneath 1, 2, 3, 4 batteries and one on top. I've done my diagram. Okay, I've labeled this one as the bottom, this one as the top. This is your main wire coming in from your breaker, this red one right here. You can see, sorry, when you look at it back, okay? So I already fucked up this bolt, this screw right here. Darren says don't use power tools, so I gotta just get a socket to get that one out, and then, oh, okay, first battery is out. So this was the negative on the top, and it goes to the positive on the bottom. So what I do for here is I connect here to here. Now I'm going to put an X here because that is a fuse line. Remember, we're going to mimic exactly as the factory has it. So negative to positive, and then see this negative here goes all the way over here to this positive. So we put that over here. That one also has a fuse. Okay, I think you get that point. I couldn't slide the first one out because I couldn't grab anything, so you could do something like duct tape because they're sliding in there, and I couldn't push it up from underneath. So I just put a screw on here and then pulled it up. You got to be really careful though, because you know these still have some power to them. You have to be very careful about not touching your positive wires together, or really any wires together, but that was just a little trick if you're like, how the hell you get those out? So I MacGyvered it. So I've got my first battery put in, and again my diagram's right here. The positive and the negative are on the right side, and you can see the next battery, the positive and the negative are on the left side. So I'm gonna push this one in, put it in its place, chuck this, and that is the charging port to your, that's how you charge at the front of the bike. So I'm going to kind of tuck that in there, and I'm just going to go ahead and put in my first row, okay? And there's your date stamp on these ones, 01/18/21. Okay, so the other ones are just, well, it's my friend, so I just gave her a couple that I had from last year, but it doesn't mean that they're any, they're not bad. It does, fresher is always better, right? And Emo produces their own batteries, so that's where I get my batteries 99% of the time. Okay, so I'm just putting the bracket back on. And I wanted to show you how we get power. So we're going to turn the breaker back on. Oh, we got power! Her bike's very dirty. We'll give it a bath. That's how you do it.